Are you moving to Nashville, Tennessee? If so, you want to see these two brand new homes right behind us, way back there. And we're going to tour them today and show you why we love Green Hills, which is one of our favorite neighborhoods right here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to let you know why she has these beautiful flowers here. Broker open today, so they were handing out flowers, so we had to share them with you.
Kind of make your own bouquet, coffee, pastries. You got some for your wife too.
I did. She doesn't know it yet, but yeah, they're on the way. Yes. So stick around. We're going to show you a little bit of one that's staged, one that's not staged, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Green Hills. We do a lot of videos over here in Green Hills, but it's just because there's so many beautiful houses.
And a lot of new construction.
So stick around. We're going to show you that house. So we're going to show you both houses and talk about this area. So let's dive in.
Yeah.
So we're standing at Lipscomb University. If you're needing to get to Lipscomb University, you can literally walk here.
Yep.
And then you also have some cool little restaurants and coffee shops right over here. Copper Kettle is a really cool spot right here.
I love them for brunch.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Really good. So we're, like we said, we're in Green Hills. We're on the east side of Hillsborough Road if you're looking at it from that way. What I like about this area is that you can avoid the craziness of Hillsborough Road. You don't ever have to go there unless you want to go to some restaurants or the mall over there in Green Hills. But you can stay away from the craziness every day for the most part until you just want to go over there. Whereas if you're living on the west side of Hillsborough Road, you kind of have to get into that mess every day. That's one advantage of this area.
You can take some back roads, but in general, yes, because a lot of people are taking the back roads to avoid Hillsborough Road.
Yeah.
Whereas here, these back roads, I think, are quieter.
Yeah, it just feels quieter over here, but you're still right in the middle of the city.
Exactly.
And you have these older homes with large lots. Of course, they're tearing some down, which we'll see today.
But then also some are being historically preserved and really nicely redone and renovated.
Yeah,
So there's a good mix. But either way, an upscale area, also close to Belmont University. That's just down the road. Belmont Boulevard is right to our left over there.
Yeah, takes you right to Belmont University.
Right.
You have Vanderbilt,
and then, of course,
not too
Vanderbilt
far away.
Beyond that.
Yeah.
And then you kind of work your way to downtown.
Yeah, and Granny White is right over here. Granny White turns into 12th Avenue, and takes you right into downtown 12th Avenue South, which is the Gulch area. You're right in the middle of everything, but it feels like you're in the suburbs. Of course.
Yes, it really does.
It does, yeah. You feel like you're in the suburbs, but just 5-10 minutes from everything. Of course, we're going to look at houses that are close to each other. But
so when we say bigger lots, so this was an example of an HPR where they tore down one that was probably on a bigger lot.
Yeah.
And they built two on it, and they built them front to back. Right,
Exactly.
So there's an A in front and a B in back, and they share a driveway.
Yeah, and one's furnished, one's not. So we'll kind of mix and match the two just so you get an idea. And by the way, we are your Nashville real estate consultants. I'm Scott Hardesty,
and I'm Erin Gillespie.
We would love to meet you. We get reach outs from people just like you every single day, and would love you to be next. So if you're looking to make a move here, we would love to meet you. Hop on a Zoom call and hear more about what you're looking for, and download our free relocation guide. It's free, no gimmicks. It's in the comments. And it's in the description.
We're just here to help. We want to send you information and be as useful to you as possible.
Exactly. So take advantage of that guide that we created, and let's talk about this house now. Let's dive into this.
This is a 6-bedroom house. It's quite large. So 6 bedrooms, 6 full baths, 2 half baths, 5,999 square feet. So almost 6,000 square feet.
Okay.
It's on 0.3 of an acre, and it is listed at $2.45 million.
Okay.
Brand new construction, beautiful.
And obviously, so it says 0.3, so the entire lot was 0.6, and now it's split.
Right.
Now each side has 2. So you'll notice too.
But to be fair, it's a very sprawling house.
It is, yeah.
You really don't have a whole lot of actual green grass yard.
Right.
So that 0.3, you might think, oh, there must be a big backyard. There's not.
Yeah. Well, not on the front one. So the front one, you're kind of.
You have a front yard that overlooks Lipscomb.
Exactly.
Here.
And no backyard.
Right. No backyard. The backyard is house B.
Exactly.
And then house B, does that have some grassy area behind it?
And that one has a backyard but no front yard. So this is city living. We'd be curious to know, comment and let us know what you think about, would you spend $2.5 million on, an HPR like this where you have someone in your backyard? A lot of people do it, right? So we know that there's people out there who are doing it because they're buying. So curious to know what you think about it.
Yes.
But yeah, these are very well built houses. houses.
Right. And they have every luxury that you would expect at $2.5 million. You know, they have your pot filler, your wine fridge, your custom closets all throughout, green porch, rec room, dual laundry rooms, one downstairs, one upstairs.
It's a nice touch.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it had a prep kitchen, not a huge one, but a usable prep kitchen.
Yeah, with a full refrigerator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just functions very well, very luxurious, well appointed.
Yeah, exactly. And like we said, we're going to
Good
show
deal.
you, some of it will be furnished, and then we'll show you the back one that's not furnished, but they're pretty much the same build. There's a
Yes,
few small
exactly.
differences,
Same
but
builder,
pretty much the
but
same.
Yes.
So yeah, so let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so A and B, what's your favorite? I'm curious to know. I think my personal favorite, I like B. The only reason being, you know, they're very similar build,
Yeah.
similar design and everything. But the only reason being because of that backyard, I think my kids would get more use out of the backyard and we would spend more time back there.
Yeah.
I don't think they would really appreciate the view of Lipscomb,
Right.
Where
Right.
some people would definitely appreciate that, but I think my, kids being kids, I'm not sure that they would really appreciate that, and they would just like to have the yard.
Yeah, but it's good to know like that if you have a family, if you have kids, that you could make that work. And honestly, I bet once you moved in, you drive past that house when you go in and out, you probably don't even notice it on the back.
Right.
Because I probably like the back one too. I like. I like being
private.
outside though. I like being in the screen and porch.
Yeah.
The problem with the A one is that screen and porch, you're kind of looking at the front of that house.
House B.
And again, they're not going to be using that door most likely because they would be coming in and out of the garage. So you probably wouldn't even notice it once you get in.
I think it would end up feeling very private, but I just know that I would rather my kids play in the backyard than the front yard.
Yeah, exactly. So we would love to hear your comments. Comment below, let us know. What do you like better, A or B? And I would also go with B though. Probably.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But what would you choose?
Yeah, I'm curious. Leave a comment, A or B.
Yeah, let us know. And again, download our free guide of relocating here to Nashville, Tennessee. We've been in business for 30 years, 25 years combined. And so, we know the area, we know how to negotiate in this market. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
And we'll see you
Reach
next
out.
time.
We can't wait to talk with you.
Later.
Bye.